Welcome to the mgs3 subsistence review. I'm doing it by myself. No one else wanted to do it with me. So let's start off. This is a pretty epic game. It has a great opening, but it's from the original Metal Gear Solid 3. Because I didn't see that in Snake Eater. I didn't see that in Subsistence. So yeah, I really like this game. Of course it's my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, but it is a pretty epic game, and the gameplay is pretty good, which I'm going to be doing in a little bit. I'm going to start off with showing you the camouflage download. So right now it's just the opening, and yeah, when I first watched this opening I thought it was awesome, but I first started off with buying Metal Gear Solid 2. Then I bought which I hated MGS2 to begin with. So then I bought MGS3 Snake Eater. I thought that game was awesome. Then I wanted to go buy MGS3 Subsistence. Went to the store. The lady at the store, she didn't know anything. She said disc 2 only had the online, and they didn't have disc 2. So I just bought disc 1. I got in my car, and then I read in the instruction booklet. I read that all this other stuff was on the second disc. Now I'm showing you the special camos from the camouflage download. So when I think this wasn't Snake Eater, like there was the camouflage download, but I don't know why you had to go online for it. I don't even know if it was this or something else. I'm showing some of the most epic cutscenes that are in the game. And my favorite part of the game is when you're on the bike. So I'm showing you a couple of those cutscenes. Now this is pretty epic right here. This is pretty much one of the most epic things in any Metal Gear Solid game. When I first saw this in Snake Eater, I was amazed.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of it.
It's really cool.
If he catches up to us, we're done for.
And then this pretty much the game is pretty good, and I have nothing really much to say right now. Just watching the most epic cutscene in the game. Yeah, I really have nothing to say about this. Just epicness. It looks like they worked really hard on this. And I think the Shadow Hog is awesome. I would love to drive that thing around. Just like going around, just driving that thing. It would be so awesome. Now that helicopter right there, I didn't figure it out for a long time, but that is a Hind. From Hind V, I think. They just call it a Hind. It's from Metal Gear Solid 1. But in this game, it's one shot and then they blow up. But in MGS1, it's a million shots to blow up. Not a million. It's a lot. Now I could just imagine Snake saying, "I needed more missiles." Now look at this one guy. There's one guy just trying to run away from that thing. If I was that guy, I would want to be dead by now. I don't know if this guy lives from here or dies. So he just, pretty much Vulcan just wants to get those guys out of the way. Now I think this is the best cutscene in the game. I'm not even kidding. It's so epic. And there's pretty much Snake versus Ocelot a lot in the game. Well, maybe at least, yeah. You start off with the first boss battle facing him, and then Yeah, so these cutscenes are pretty cool. I think this is the best one. But yeah, I think this is really cool. And I've never seen some of these moves in the actual game. So I wish I could do these moves. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so just epicness. That's all I can say about this cutscene. It'd be so funny if that plane just blew up with all them on it. That'd be a time paradox. Now, I don't understand why Snake in this game doesn't want Ocelot dead. I really just don't understand that. I would be happy if Ocelot died in this game. He's a real pain in the ass in other games. Now, what was that? He just pokes him in the eye? And then Snake gets wounded. Then he breaks his fist. So, now the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty good. Pretty much from Snake Eater. It's the same game, just with... Now this game, it's the same game, the same story and everything, but the 3D camera is awesome. The view in Snake Eater sucked. But there's a lot of good weapons in this game. You get a ton of grenades, a ton of guns, and I haven't gotten a lot of these guns. I always have to go on YouTube to find out where they are. But when I play through the game all the time, I always find out where more camos are. So yeah, the gameplay is pretty great. Pretty fun. It's what I don't like about in this game is that sometimes, like in certain areas you are in, it's so hard to find where the enemy is. That's why I like using the thermal goggles. I'm not kidding. That is like my favorite item in the whole game. This is pretty fun right here. Wouldn't he break his legs by jumping down there? I don't know. I just don't know with this game. They tried to make it a little too realistic.
I see you.
It's fun. Okay, let's see my ending score. Mission cleared. Let's see what score I got. Holy shit, I got an A on it. That is the first time I ever got in first place on that. Well, I didn't get an A, but I got in first place. Now we're going to do some of the boss battles. Starting off with Ocelot. Now this is a pretty fun boss battle. And the story in this game, it's good. But I'll get to that in a little bit. But talking about Ocelot, I see that snakes like to play with cats. I don't know why Ocelot meows like a cat. Like, that's something in this game I really don't like. It's like, seriously, is this a kiddie game or is this a mature game? It had me thinking.